Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Sorry, I'm getting on a couple minutes late, but here I am. Happy Sunday to all. I hope that you're having a great weekend and all of that. Hope you're having a great weekend and that you guys are all staying warm. So, dun, 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 dun. So give everybody a minute to come on. I'm doing my Sunday night live here from the free little mini animal communication readings, and I'm going to make it a quicker live tonight, but here I am. Oh my goodness. And last week I wore this same sweatshirt. It must be like that comfy time of year for hoodies with pockets. I love it. Hoodies with pockets. Yes to that. So hello, Emmy. Good to see you. I hope that you and Guapo are doing good. Good to see you. So let's see here. Bum, 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 bum. I'm going to give everybody a minute to hop on. I know sometimes it takes a minute for people to hop on. So let's give it a minute. I should have turned on my heater in here. It's a little bit chilly right here. It's just a little bit of a chill, but that's okay. I guess it is still technically winter time. So I guess in winter time there would be a little bit of a chill factor, right? A little bit of a chill, especially when you're in the Pacific Northwest. So there's that. So see what kind of questions you guys have. I'm finishing up working on the final details of a class, basics of animal communication class that I'm going to have that starts on Rebecca, that starts on the 21st of February. So I'm putting the final touches of that to put that out. So if you guys are interested, stay tuned for more details on that. And hey, Marcy, good to see you. Yeah, so I'm excited to do that. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be a 5-week long class. So let's see here. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so let's see here. I think I see a question coming through. Just let it come through here. So bum, 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 bum. Let's see here. Emmy says, question about a friend's new vulnerable rescue. How is Rudy doing? So Rudy's just having me want to rub my eyes. Rudy says, I'm tired. I'm tired, and I'm figuring things out. I'm tired. I'm figuring things out. I'm tired. I'm figuring things out, and I just need more acclimation time and more time to acclimate. I need some more time to acclimate, and just keep giving me that time and that extra little bit of patience, because I just really need that. So that's really helping me to have that little extra bit of that is what I get there from Rudy. And let's see here. Just give me 1 second here. I just want to pull this up, and then I have another question. Okay. So Marcy says, can I ask how is Biscuit feeling these days? So Biscuit's just showing me this, I just want to cuddle up. Biscuit says, I just want to cuddle and curl up, because cuddling and curling up, just cuddling and curling up just brings you joy, brings me joy. I just want to cuddle up. I want to curl up, cuddle, curl up. And I just want to be in that joy, because I just want to rest with you and be with you. And that's what I want to do. And that's really helping me to just be with you in that way. And I really love that is what Biscuit's saying. And hey, Shay, good to see you. Let's see here. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. I know it takes people a minute here. And here I'm going to share. I always like to share my Linktree information that has all my links on it and all my info. So let's share that here. All right, there we go. So I always like to share that. So then it's in there, so people have it. I do have it on my profile too, in my intro of my profile. So there's that. So let's see here. I'm gonna give everybody a minute here to come on here. So let's see here. Ooh, Emmy, good question, Emmy. This is a good question. So Emmy says that is exactly correct about Rudy. Would he mind if they changed his name? And in this case, Rudy says, please do change my name and change it to like an R name still, like an R, maybe like an R name still, and a name that's like, kind of has the same ring to it, but not the same name, not the same tone. So sometimes, I'm glad you brought this up, Emmy, because sometimes what can happen is they like to have the same name, or sometimes that name has like an association with the past, so that they're like not really liking that name, right? So they're not really liking that name. So sometimes changing it can be a good thing. And in this case for Rudy's like, please change it. And I just keep hearing the name Rishi, and I don't know what that is, but I always have to say everything that comes to me. So I just keep hearing the name Rishi when I look at that. So I don't know what that's about. So there is that, Emmy. And Shay, good you asked. So yes. So ask questions. So this is just where I do like not like a in-depth kind of thing like I do like in my session. This is just kind of like a quick little tune in, for people that have just a quick question, or, people just kind of wanted to check it out, what it is that I do, right? Because people are like, what is that all about, right? So this is just that kind of that place for people to do that, to just have those quick questions that they have for a fur baby in their life that is past or present. So yeah, I love that question, right? Because some people are like, wait a minute, I didn't know you did this every Sunday. So every Sunday night at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, I do this. So every Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, I do this, and it's really fun. I really love it. So because it's I love to give people kind of a taste of what this is like, and just if they have like a quick little question, it's fun to tune in for people, right? It's fun to tune in. I like it. So anyway, so there's that. So I love this question, Marcy. So Marcy says, is Turnip as obsessed with my boyfriend Chris as it seems? Yes, Turnip says that Turnip is like having me like want to just like I'm grabbing something like this. Turnip is like mine. Turnip is like mine. Like I love him. Like I just want to like hold on tight. Like I'm so like yes, like yes, and I cling to him, more and more, like each time, more and more each time. I cling, and I really like clinging to him. So there's that. And hey, Shelly, good to see you. And then let's see here. And then Emmy says, wow, I'm glad Rudy is open to changing his name. Thanks for the suggestion of Rishi. You're welcome. And then, hey, Darlene, good to see you. And hey, Amisha, good to see you. And then, so I stream from like 3 different places. So sometimes the comments might come in different orders than what you see. And then maybe sometimes you might not see all the comments. And it's because I stream on my personal page, my business page, and on YouTube. So there's that. And then let's see here. And then Shay says, I don't know if I want to know, but where does oh, wait, hold on a second. That's weird. I heard the feedback. Okay, weird. Can you still hear me? Can you guys still hear me? I feel like I lost sound. Can you guys still hear me? Hello? Oh, good. You can still hear me. Okay. Because I can't hear myself, which is so weird. Because usually I think I was like hearing background noise. So I was like, wait a minute. Okay, cool. You guys can still hear me. So there you go. That was like really weird, because I think what threw me off is like I heard myself on my phone, and then I have the volume off of that, and then I didn't hear it. So weird. So anyway, good. I'm glad you guys can still hear me. So thank you for chiming in there. So you guys are awesome. So let's see here. So Shay, back to your question about Fergus. Where does Fergus hurt the most? And right when I read that question and tuning into it now, it is hey Michelle, good to see you. It is my middle back, like right straight in the middle. It's like the middle part of my back, and it kind of like goes down, goes down, and then like right before the base of the end of my body, it kind of, that's where it bothers me there. So it's like kind of that line in between. It's like, not as bad, but that top little part of that middle part of my back, and then kind of like the lower part of my back, but it's more maybe like the middle, the top middle part that bothers me more most of the time. So it's like sometimes maybe yes, the lower part, but more the top middle part, like the middle part of my back bothers me is what I get there. So I'm glad you guys can still hear me. I was like, wait a minute, that was weird. So anyway, so so thanks for confirming that. So let's see here. And bum 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 bum. Okay, so let's see here. So Amisha says, let's see here, and good to see you. Let's see here, Michelle and Shelly. All right, so Shay says he sits on the wall to the right of his tail. Okay. Yeah, so he says like that like he says what he's doing is he's having me like sit like this, is like it's helping me to align it. Like it's helping me to align it, and I just need help to kind of like stretch it this way and stretch it that way. And it's like, just kind of like stretch it out because it gets like really like tweaky. So I'd like to like stretch it out. No worries, it's okay. I totally, hopefully I'm reading that right. So it's all good. So it's all good. I know it's hard to like type stuff in sometimes, right? It's like, how do I do that? So, and it's all good. So anyway, so hopefully that helps there. And then Amisha says, I would love to know how Kona is doing. We have been working on his paws with paw butter and stickers. He says, oh my gosh, he says that's helping. And he's like really getting in there. Good. And then in between my digits, like in between, really get there too, because that's bothering me too a little bit sometimes. So if you could really get in there and like really get in like all the crevices, get into all the crevices, and keep doing that work, and just kind of hold your hand like this with my paw too sometimes, and that will really help as well. Is what I get there. And good to see you, Adrian. Good to see you. Oh yes, Michelle. I saw a little glance of that, and I'm gonna yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh no, I was like, okay, I got to get back to her after my live. I am sending so much love your way, Michelle. So much love, like to all of you. So much love. So much love. So much love. So much love. And let's see here. And you're welcome, Shay. And let's see here. And then Amisha says we can do that. He pulls away his paw a lot. He says, like, remind him that it's helping. He says, remind me that it's helping, and keep showing me and reminding me that it's helping me. So then I know that it's helping me. He says, just keep reminding me that it's helping me. And he says that that'll be a good thing. So let's see here. Let's see here. You said 12 had a lovely last day Thursday. Does he have anything to say? So okay. You're welcome, Amisha. So let's see here. And hey, Kate, good to see you. And hey, Marcella, good to see you. Let's see here. And okay, so he says what I get from 12 for you, Shelly, is like always feel my love, like pull in my love, because that helps you, that helps me. Pull in my love is what I get there. So let's see here. And thanks for bearing with me here, because I got to like scroll through the comments. I appreciate your guys' patience. And hey, Denise, and hey, Sunny. Oh my goodness. That's funny. So my mentor is listening, and as much as like I'm so grateful for her, because I wouldn't be like doing all the amazing things that I've been doing in my business if I wasn't in her My Spiritual Biz program, which is amazing. So if you guys want to check that out, let me know and I can send you the information. But I'm like, oh my gosh, Sunny's watching that. So that's cool if she's still watching. So hi, Sunny, if you're still watching, you're amazing. And hey, Denise, good to see you. So let's see here. So yes, please ask about Henry. What is your question for Henry, Marcella? All right. And then Darlene here. Darlene says, I'm wondering about Millie, and after the storm, she is not walking well. Yeah, she says like that still like it really has like tweaked me out like really bad. Like it's like kind of made me really stiff. You said so much stiff slipping on the ice. She had a massage and it kind of made it worse. Yeah, so sometimes with the massage, like that can work things out. So maybe like another massage might help, or like Kalina to adjust her back. I feel like would really help because she's showing me my back. Like I really need the help with my back. I need the help with my back. That would really help me. And then she does love the body work. So she does say that she would love another like type of massage. And it's interesting because Carrie just popped into my head. So I would reach out to Carrie or the other person that used for the massage to see that, because she wants some of that body work too, because she says like sometimes, and it's kind of like making me think of like when I get a massage, it's like, okay, it's like sometimes it's like, ooh, like they really get in there and they work stuff, right? So you can really feel that, right? You can really feel it. You can really feel it. So it just sometimes it takes more than one to work it out. And she says no to a topical CBD cream. She's like, no. She's like, no, thank you. Because she's like, that would be weird. She's like, I don't like the way that sounds of how it would feel. And she's like, I'm not interested in that. And I don't want it to like smell weird on me. And she's like, I don't care if it is odorless. She's like, I'm not interested in the cream. She's like more of like maybe another massage, more body work, and definitely an adjustment. Because she says it's just going to take a while for her body to like work through this, because she really did a lot of slips there on like, especially my back legs. I did a lot of like slips trying to hold my balance. So that would help, is what she says. So there's that. Let's see here. And then Adrian says, I'm also wondering if my Django is feeling better. He got in a tussle with his cousin dog the other day. He says that he's feeling better, and he's like, why doesn't he respect my boundaries? And he's like making me want to make this weird face. He's like, I was like so frustrated with that whole situation. He's like, I'm so frustrated. He's like, I'm so frustrated. He's like, I just need like a little, like, we need a time out from each other, him and his cousin dog. But he says now I'm starting to feel better, because he's like, that really amped me up and it really stressed me out, and it was really a lot. And it was like, oh my gosh, it was like hard for me to navigate with that it was a lot. So that's what I get from that. So lots of love to them both. Oh my gosh, because that's really hard, right? And then we have Kate and Kate here. I love it. And then, hey, Alicia, good to see you. And you're so welcome, Darlene, and love you too, friend. And you and Miss Millie. And you're so welcome, Adrian. Yeah, let's see here. And then Henry. So Henry says, I like the way I move, is what Henry showed me. He's like, I move really good with my paws and with my feet. Like I move really good with my paws. I really move really good with my paws. I really move good with my paws. So there's that. And then Kate, yeah, if you guys have more specific question, or like another question gets prompted from the question that you ask, feel free to like be like, hey, like I have this other question that comes up. So there's that. And then let's see here. Kate says, oh, Kate, so much love. Kate says, wondering if you can check in on Angus. He has been a lot more anxious since Meg's passed. He chewed the pads of one of his paws, so he is back on anxiety meds. Is there anything else we can do for him? Looking to adopt another pooch, a pet for our pet. Yeah, so he says I definitely needed like those like anxiety meds. He says that's helping me. And it's interesting because like right as I'm like tuning that question, you know, I heard Nugget back there playing with Cool Up, and I get too that like Angus is like, I need to go look for another friend. I need to look for another friend because I need another friend. And that helps me. It's like an emotional support pet. Like sometimes they can be like an emotional support pet for your pet, right? Like, so sometimes that can definitely be a thing. I know that Nugget is definitely like an emotional support pet for Cool Up, because Cool Up has come out of her shell so much and really she's helped her so much as like Nugget kind of annoys her sometimes, but they really do love each other so much because they play and they have fun and all of that. So there's that. So, and then Kate says, we have applied to adopt Sadie, but not sure how it will come off. So just keep holding the vision, Kate. They're like, okay, if like Sadie's the right one, it's going to come through with Sadie. And if not, the right one will find its way. And it'll all happen as it's supposed to. And it'll be perfect. And it'll be amazing. And there'll be nothing to worry about. And that's what I get with that. And you're so welcome, Adrian. And let's see here. Okay, so let's see here. Marcella, is he getting enough exercise while his owner is away? And I feel like that's what it showed me, like walking, because he's like, I want to walk more. He's like, you're trying to turn around and go back that way, but I want to walk more. He's like, give me an extra like 10 minutes. He's like, an extra 10 minutes. He's like, I would like to push like an extra 15, but give me an extra 10, an extra 10, an extra 10. Because he says that he's loving being with you, but he's like, okay, like when I turn my head and I know you're trying to like go back and end the walk, but he's like, just go like an extra 10 more minutes. He's like, just an extra 10 more minutes. He's like, and I move my legs so well. He's like, I move my legs so well. So there's that. So, oh my goodness, he's funny. He sounds like a cutie, Marcella. Oh my goodness. So yes, absolutely, Kate. Kate says, I'm trusting that Megs will help with sending the right pooch our way. Yes, absolutely. And they always do. And sometimes it might be like, not one that you would necessarily think that you would get or you would be interested in. So just be open to whatever comes your way and just know that like, okay, when you feel that connection and you feel that pull, just really go with it and trust it and have that faith with that. So there's that. So let's see here. All right. So Adrian says, anything for my friend and her dog, Lucy. Lucy says, like, I want my mom to like sit more. I want my mom to be present more, to have more like still moments with me, like an actual, like real, more present moments. Like I love her, but like, let's have more of that. Like for me and my person to have more of that, like, of that time, that one-on-one time is what she's saying, is what Lucy's saying. So, so there's that. So let's see here. All right. So Denise says, I'm thinking of flying down to California for 2 weeks. Ooh, fun. And leaving Angel Cootie at home instead of driving the RV down with him and staying longer. We may still also take the RV there for longer in March. I imagine he should be okay at home with the other residents taking care of him for 2 weeks. Same house as I've been in Portland, right? Anything that's good to keep in mind. He says to just like keep him in the loop and like check in with him, like, okay, like when are you coming back? When are you coming back? When are you coming back? And how long are you going to be gone? And remind him that him and the other kitty in the house will like, they'll each like, they'll have their own space and, they'll have their time where it's like, they'll be okay with like sharing that space, is with the other kitty, and the other kitty is like, yeah, remind me how long he's going to be here. And then it's not like a permanent thing. And he says that he's more comfortable, like if he does need to stay somewhere, that to stay there. And also too, like I'm getting for you that'll be good for you to kind of fly down there. So then you'll have some more time down there to kind of like navigate and look through some things that you want to look through and like places you want to go. So Angel Kitty says, just keep doing those check-ins with me. And he's like, I'll be fine. He's like, they take good care of me. And he's like, I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable here. I'm comfortable here. I'm comfortable here. Is what he says. So there's that. So let's see here. And hey, Bianca, good to see you. And you're so welcome, Adrian. And then Kate says, that's great advice because I'm a bit stuck on getting another Labrador, but maybe, next pupper will be a different breed, right? I know you never do. You never know, right? You never do know, but I'm definitely a sucker for the labbies too. So I totally get it. They're special. So let's see here. And you're so welcome, Denise, and have fun with those travels too. Because Angel Kitty says, like, this will be good for you to just be able to have like some navigation time is what I get. So there's that. And let's see here. And all right. And then Shelly, okay, let's make sure. And you're so welcome, Denise. Shelly says that, Oh, Shelly, so much love. Shelly says Lois is having trouble since I put 12 down, especially since I had to put Lucy down recently. Also, oh, so hard, huh? It's hard when we have that like right so close together, right? It's not easy. She's alone for the first time in 22 years, definitely getting another horse, but don't know when. She says, just like do some breathing time with me. She says, like, put your hand on your chest and your hand on my chest, and let's do some breathing time together. And let's just really do that because it's just it's a lot for me to navigate, and like just like we want to help each other, and we're here to help each other is what I get with that. And so much love too. And just remember too that there's no time limit on grief, and there's no rules on grief or how we process it, what we do, what we don't do. There's no right or wrong. It's just about being where we're feeling in that moment and being with those feels that we're feeling and really connecting with that. And that is truly important. That's what I feel with that. So there's that. And let's see here. All right, so let's see here. And then I get a yes from that Shay. Shay says, asking for a client horse, is he ready to say goodbye? He says yes. He says yes. He says yes. And he's like, it has to be like, they need to help making the decision. So he says yes. He says yes. And you're so welcome, Shelly. Oh, so much love. Let's see here. And then Bianca says, a cat I cared for called Lady passed away, found near the road a few days ago. I feel so sad. You know what happened? Was it her time? Was she by the road? You're welcome, Shay. Let's see here. The other 3 cats all came to me when I found out. Fluffy was rubbing all over me and put his paw on my hand. The owner is a bit neglectful. Are the 3 other cats okay if I call them Fluffy, Angel, and Pumpkin? I've donated food to the owner, and she said she's going to feed them regularly again. Oh, okay. They say yes, 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 because that's your names for them. So you can call them that. And they say thank you for helping their person. So they say thank you because you helped to open their eyes in ways that weren't open before. And then I get for the cat, like so much love for that cat is that it was my time, and it was like a quick thing. It was my time, and it was quick, and I was like, close to the road. Like I was close to the road, like but off from the road. Is what I heard. Close to the road, but like off from the road. Is what I heard there. And you're so welcome, Shelly and Denise here. And let's see here. All right. And then Denise says, also, yeah, the power thing was awful, huh? Also, we lost power for 4 days during the deep freeze 2 weeks ago. It was the low 30s indoors, but I had heating pads for the cats on most of the time. Running from a battery. How did Angel and Madeline do with that ordeal? They're like having me go like this. They're like, shoo, like we're so glad that that's like out the window and not happening right now. Like we're so glad that we have like our little like heating pads. Madeline's like, oh, like I really like this. And Angel Kitty was like, he's like, let me feel that first. Like I'm not sure. But then when he really like got accustomed to it, he really liked it. So they said that they like the option of having those heating pads, and that they are that they hope that like that that chill doesn't come back again, because they did not like that. There's like, I don't like that. So yeah, so they said they did not like that. So anyway. And that's both of them. They're like, no. We did not like that. We did not like that. They did not like that. And I'm with them because I did not like that either. It was so cold, and it was like not necessarily slushy snow we got. It was like really icy and really slick and slippy because of the ice. So that was just not fun. So sure. I don't mean to yawn. Oh my goodness. So they said that the heating pads were a good start. So they said they would have loved more, like maybe like a little other places like where they could kind of curl under and keep warm too. They said they were like better than not having anything, but they missed like the warmth on the top part of my body. Like where I was laying, I was warm, but then I missed the warmth on the top part of my body, and then they're like making me want to stick my hands in my little hooded sweatshirt that happens to have a little pocket where I can put my hands. And they say that we like miss the warmth on the top of our bodies. But where we were laying, it was helpful to have that. And so like maybe some extra blankets is what they're saying would be helpful. So there's that. So dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna see who else has another question, and I'm so excited. So tonight I'm working on kind of finishing up the details for a class that I'm going to have on the 21st of next month. It's going to start on the 21st of next month. So stay tuned for that. Yes, it definitely did. And they said they're grateful that helped them survive. And they're like, we all need to be prepared to bundle up because if not, they're like making me tired as I tune into that, because they said it was like really, really exhausting for all of us. They're like, it was really exhausting for us. It was really exhausting for us. It was really exhausting for us. So, so they said that they're glad that you guys had that to help them, because that was like really important. They said they're like, that was really important, really important. So, yeah. So yeah, thank goodness for those heating pads, because boy, yeah, because it was cool, that's for sure. And with no power, oh my goodness, that's awful. So hopefully they can figure out, like, since this happened, the city can figure out, like, okay, what plan do we have in place, like, if something like this happens again. I don't know what they would do, but maybe they can have there's a plan that they can come up with. I don't know. It's like, boy, because they're making me tired every time I tune in, because they're like, it was so exhausting. So anyway, so let's see here, and you're so welcome, Denise. And then let's see here. Shay says, is Panda able to be a bit better for Viv, less Arabian like? And Panda says, oh my gosh, Panda says, when I'm in the mood to be, I will. Panda says, like, it's up to me. And as long as you know, and you have that thought in my head that it's up to me, that I will try. So just keep seeing me as like the best horse that I am. And who knows, maybe that'll mean that I'll be a little bit better, is what Panda says. Oh my goodness, Panda, silly Panda. So there's that. And then see here, Emmy says, that's what I was thinking. You got them through it. I've never heard of battery operated heating pad. Yeah, I think I've seen those before. I actually have I know some people that have used those, so that's cool. So yes, it's awesome. And then Shay says, that is so her. She's like, yep, decisions are my decisions. So, oh my goodness. She's like, oh. She's like, let me go like this, like, oh. She's like, it's my decisions, nobody else's. So Panda. Oh my goodness, Panda. Oh my goodness. So yes. So anyway, so there's that. So let's see here. Let's see what other kind of questions come through. I know sometimes it takes a minute here for the questions to come through. And so let's see here. Let's see if I have any other. She's a special muffin. She says, yes, indeed. And she says you love to keep her because she's the one that like keeps you like, keeps the wheels turning and keeps like, okay, like there's this. And she helps you to kind of like navigate things. She says, I help you to navigate things. I help you to navigate things. And she says she's really good at that. So she's like, I'm really good. She's like, ha, 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 ha. I'm really good. It's like, ha, 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 ha. Good, good, good. It's like, good, good, good. All right. So let's see. I'm going to see if any other questions come through. And I know most of you know, so I do this every Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So it's just kind of my way to give back. And then also, too, to just kind of show people, what it is I do and what animal communication is all about. All of that. So anyway, so there's that. Hey, Kim, happy Sunday to you, too. Good to see you. And then, Shay says, I'm laughing. I know, with the panda, right? Oh my goodness. So let's see here. And hey, Bev, good to see you. Aw. Shelly says, Toothless is sleeping on the bed with me almost every night. Shelly, Toothless says that I'm your little healer, and I'm helping you to like sleep. I'm helping you to sleep and get the rest that you need, because that's so important for you. So let's see here. And then Kim says, how fitting that I see you as I snuggle with Sammy and find his bump on his belly so big. Happy Sunday night. Aw. He says he's so happy to like snuggle with you. He's like, really rub my belly. He says, rub my belly and like snuggle good. And he's like, as I move, you move too. Cause he's like, snuggle, 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 snuggle. He's like, snuggle, snuggle, snuggle. He's like, I love the snuggle snuggles. He's like, I love the snuggle snuggles. And then, sorry, Nugget and Cool Up. I think that's Cool Up sees one of the neighbors. They're kind of the police. They like to, they're kind of the security. They're my security system. So, you see one of the neighbors. So, but, and usually when Nugget barks, Nugget's like not usually the barker. So anyway, so there's that. So, all right. So, bum, 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 bum. All right. So Bev says, I can't keep weight on Manny. Yes, the police. Yes, Kate. Exactly. That's exactly what they are. They're like they're like, pow, pow. We're like, we make sure everything's okay. And actually, like, thank goodness for Cool Up, because I'm going to answer the other question here in a second, but is what was it, like a couple weeks ago, Cool Up woke me up in the middle of the night and she was like, barking, and I was like, what? This is like so weird. And I looked outside and one of my neighbor's cars was like starting to catch fire. And so anyway, so thank goodness that Cool Up woke me up and I was able to call 911 and they were like really quick, and yeah, and it didn't like catch the building I live on fire and all of that, because that was like really scary. And my car was parked right next to their car. There is a little damage on my car. I need to get addressed from it. But talk about scary, but talk about good job for the police. The police Cool Up waking me up so I could get that addressed. Thank goodness for Cool Up, huh? Yes. And hey, Delora, and hey, Wendy, and hey, Serena. Good to see you. Let's see here. And all right, so Bev, how can I keep weight on Manny? Any suggestions? I know, right? Great job, Cool Up. Exactly, Kate. I know. I'm like, yes. I'm like, good girl. I told her, what a good girl. I was like, good girl, good girl. So it's amazing, like how she sensed that. So anyway, and good to see you, Wendy. All right, so Manny. What I get with Manny is this is like weird, but I keep seeing it, and I'm like, this is like not going to be the solution. There, Bev, but I keep seeing like I need some I keep seeing like a little piece of like a round piece of like mozzarella cheese, and I'm like, why am I seeing like a round piece of like the kind of fresh mozzarella, right? Like I need some more like different kind of, oh, that's what it is, like a different kind of protein, like some different kind of protein sources, because I absorb other kind of proteins a little bit better. So look at some alternative protein sources and some different protein sources that can help me, some other protein sources. So to look in that and see what other kind of protein options are there for me. And hey, Lee, and hey, Delora, good to see you. So I had to take a drink of water. All right. So let's see here. All right. So, all right. Shay says, how can I get Gizmo to let the horses trot and canter without her management? Just keep reminding her. She says, keep reminding me that like you got this part of that, and give me my job to do while you're out there working with them. Give me my job to do while you're out there working with them. And then that'll help too, because she's like, well, I just feel like I need to help with this. So just remind her that this is what she does when you're out there doing it instead of that. Because she's like, I got to have a job. I got to have a job is what Gizmo's like. I got to have a job is what Gizmo's saying. Gizmo's like, I got to have a job. So tell her she needs to give me a job is what Gizmo says. So there's that. And you're so welcome, Bev. And good to see you, Lee and Wendy. And let's see here. And you're welcome, Bev. And let's see here. And Wendy says, I had a cat, Minnow, back in the day. She would always take off, never return. Found out later that she was going to my neighbor's, not my home. I think she was lost. I never stopped thinking of her. Does she know how sorry I am that I didn't look for her harder? She says she knew that you were looking for her, and that she was like just right there, that you could like feel it, but you weren't seeing her. So she's like, I felt you looking, but then you're like, I wasn't able to be where you could see me, but I felt you looking. So she says she knows that you did look hard for her. So she says, don't think that you didn't look hard for me, because you did look hard for me, is what she says there. So there's that. And let's see here. I don't know why it's not showing the new comments. It's like, come on. Okay, there we go. It's being weird. So let's see here. All right. Shay says, yes, she does need her job. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Yes. Looking forward to it, Shay. And yeah, she does. She's like, I need my job. I need my job. I got to have my job. So it's like, if you don't give me my job, then it's like, well, like, what am I going to do without my job? Because I need my job. My job is really important. So, so there's that. So, oh my goodness. Funny girl. So there's that. So dun, 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 dun. This is like so fun to tune in with you guys. I love this. This is like my Sunday night fun is tuning in with all of you and your fur babies. I love it. And even sometimes your wing babies, because I have tuned into people's birds before too. So all of that. So oh, you're so welcome, Bianca, and I hope you're well too. So good to see you. So and hope all your fur babies are well. Let's see here. All right. Emmy says, Lee, I thought of Bernadette about 3 minutes before you joined. You must have telegraphed your intention to be here. Ha ha ha. I love that, Emmy. And then, sorry. I must have to like match my dog's bark with a cough, right? I'm like, oh my goodness. You're so welcome, Wendy. And oh, thank you, Kate. I love good tie-dye. I'm all about like colors and like bright colors and having fun. So yes, thank you. And then Lee says, haha, love it. You're so welcome, Wendy. And then let's see here. And then Lee says, does Bernadette have anything to say tonight? Awesome, Kate. She is still being distant with me. Bernadette says like this. She's having me close. She says when she's being distant with you, she says, close your eyes and put your hands up like this. And she's like, receive from me. Receive from me. Close your eyes, put your hands up and receive from me. And like, receive from me like this. And then go like this. Receive from me like this and go like this is what she says. That's what Bernadette says. Bernadette's like, just listen to me when I'm working with you. She's like, come on. She's like, come on. She's like, don't you get it? She's like, come on. So, that's what she says there. Oh, Bernadette. She's so funny. I love her. And hey, Ronnie, good to see you. I hope all is well in your world. Good to see you. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, thank you, Ronnie. Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet. So let's see here. Bum, 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 bum. And then Wendy says, do you see any future pets of what they will be? So for you, I just see this, like, I see this fur baby that's going to come, that's going to have like, kind of like a little like wave in my hair. I'm going to have like a little like thickness in my hair. Like I'm going to have like a little like thickness in my hair. And it's going to be, I'm going to have like weird little like waves and colors. Like I'm going to have really rich colors. I'm going to have rich colors. So just pay attention. And when you're ready for that, like it's going to happen. And I'm going to come to you and we're going to like connect and find our way to each other. So just be open and ready for that is what I just heard there. And hey, Janelle, good to see you. And then yes, Emmy, Bernadette is so deep, isn't she? Bernadette's like, I'm so deep. She's like a wise lady. Bernadette is a wise lady cat, right? So sorry, I gotta take a drink of water without like choking on my water, right? If you ever, yeah, it'd be weird, right? That'd be weird. So all right. So Lee says, thank you. She's been so strange. She'll sit with me occasionally for like 5 minutes and then abruptly leave. So she says, when she's sitting with you like that, I kid you not, she's having me like put my hands on my thighs like this. She says, just close your eyes and just be with me. And yeah, she's something, isn't she, Lee? She says, just be with me. be with me. Be with me. And she's like, don't try to breathe or think too much. Just be with me is what she says. And I'm like, I don't know what she means by like, don't try to breathe too much. But she says, just try to like breathe with me and just be with me. But don't try to do it too much, she says. So Bernadette, oh my goodness. So let's see here. So Janelle says, anything from my dog laundry. Laundry showing me like this, like things far. Like I want to go get things that are far. I want to go get things that are far. I want to go get things that are far. And like multiple things that are far. Like this. I want to get multiple things that are far. I like to do that. Like fun. I want to do more fun and like hide, seek. Like maybe hide something under a box or do like fun little things. Like I want to have more fun. And I like to have fun. So let's have some fun is what I get there. So you're so welcome, Lee. Yeah. So she just keeps showing me like when she's in those moments, just be with it and just close your eyes and be with it and let her do her thing. She's like, just close your eyes and be with it and let me do my thing. So there's that. So, and she says too, she's like, well, it takes strange to know strange is what she says. Cause you said she's been so strange. So she's like, yeah, she's like, whatever. She's like, you strange, me strange. So she's like, okay. She's like, checkmate. Let's see here. Ronnie says, anything Irie would like me to know or do for her. She says, I like some like extra like touches, like extra massage. So she's like, do some extra touches like this. I want some extra touches. She's like, extra touches, especially like around my shoulders, some extra touches around my shoulders. Would really help me and really mean a lot for me. So extra touches around my shoulders would be really helpful. So thank you for that is what I get there with Irie. And then Pepper and Rocky, Delora, they're saying they want some like more adventure. Like, let's have some adventure. Let's go like out of the house and do some stuff. Like, I want to go like walk with the leaves and go to the go by that like cool trail. And I want to go out and be in nature. So let's do that, is what Pepper and Rocky say. And you're so welcome, Janelle. You're so welcome. And then Emmy says, Lee Michael, I feel as though I'm seeing a whole different side of Bernadette tonight. I wonder if it's because because you haven't been feeling well. And then Lisa, you're welcome, Delora. Lee says, I keep joking that she hates me, but I stopped the other day because I felt like she didn't like that. Yeah, she's like, yeah, I didn't like that. She's like, stop. She's like, don't put that out there. She says, I want to help you and let me help you. She's like, and she says, I hate it when you don't let me help you. She's like, I hate it when you don't let me help you. So let me help you. She's like, I really want to help you, because she's like, she's just showing me like how wise and how depth she is. And of course she has like her comical stuff too. But she says, do that too. And she's so, you and her are so like in tune. So she's like, we're so in tune. So let me help you. You help me. You help me. I help you. And then Lee says, I've wondered that too. I'm not sure. She started being more distant before I was sick. So who knows? She says she felt it. She says she felt it. So she says she like felt it. It's kind of like, you know how like an earthquake, like the earth maybe starts to rumble a little bit, and then it like boom. So she says she kind of started to kind of like feel that, it's like I started to feel that before that happened is what she says. So there's that. So yeah, because they're so in tune, but you know that, Lee, you know that. So let's see here. Kate says, I'm heading off for a 3-day camping, riding holiday with Billy. Ooh, fun. Is there anything she would like me to know for our adventure? Make sure to like pack like the blanket really nice. Like I like the rolled up blanket. And like buckle it in good. And then she's having me like scratch my back, like give me some like scratches on my back, some scratches on my back, and make sure like we have stuff to like stay warm, because I want to stay warm. So like make sure that we stay warm is what she's saying too. Like, I want to stay warm. Like, let's make sure we stay warm. Let's stay warm. Because that's really important for us to stay warm as well. So So there's that. So da 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 da. Let's see what other kind of questions come through. I just love connecting with you all. It's so much fun. So let's see here. All right. So let's see what other kind of questions come through. Okay, Lee says, "Oh, that makes sense. Thank you. You're welcome, Lee. You're welcome." Because she's like, remember me, like in her like old soulness too. And then I just heard too, call in Bear to help you too, because Bear says that he's there to help you too. Like Bear says, call on me. I'm here to help you too, is what Bear says. So there's that. And then let's see here. Kate says she'll probably be over hot as temps going to be too hot. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, because she's like, okay, she's like, let's make sure of all of that. Like we regulate our body heat and all of that. Cause she's showing like, especially at night, she's like showing me like a campfire and all of that. She's like, I like that. She's like, I like the campfire. So, she's like that. She's like, I like campfire. So there's that. So, see here. And Lee says, I was just thinking about him earlier. And remember, if we're thinking about them, what does that mean? It means they're thinking about us too, right? So just remember that, right? We think about them, they think about us, and that's all. It's all tied together, right? So let's see here. Let's see here. All right. So blah, 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 blah. Yes, Wendy. Do you see me having a couple horses for therapy for a future safe house? Yes. I see that. I see that coming. So just keep holding that vision. Yes. And then Kate says, yay, can't wait. Thank you. You're so welcome, Kate. And then Shay says, will Fergus be okay if Diego goes to a new home? And Fergus says, I don't know about that, because we got to make sure that it's the right place for Diego. Like, I want to make sure that it's like the right place for Diego. So it has to be the right place for Diego. So we'll talk more about that. Like, we'll talk more about that is what Fergus says. Like, it's got to be the right place for Diego. And like, we have to make sure it's the right place for Diego if that does happen, is what I heard with that. So there's that. So let's see here. All right, let's see. Oh, you're so welcome, Wendy. And I love that you're like that you still have that vision. Like, I think that's incredible and so needed and so amazing. So like, I love that you have that. Like, I think that's so cool. So yes. Love it. Love it. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to see what other kind of questions and stuff come through here. Sometimes it takes a minute here. All right. Well, I think I'm going to get ready to wrap it up. I've been on here almost an hour, which is awesome. That's usually about like on Sunday nights, it's usually about like an hour or so. So I do this every Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And then also stay tuned too, because I do have a basics of animal communication class that's going to be starting on the 21st of February. So I'm going to be sharing more about that. So there's that. So I'm excited about that. So yes, so I'm going to post that here soon, like either tonight or in the morning. And then Wendy says, yes, determined, hopefully this year. That's awesome. Oh, thank you, Ronnie. And then Shay says, can Lark let Judy know he is ready? Lark says, I'm trying. So like, I will keep trying to let Judy know. And like, if we could, you can just help to be the conduit for that, because Lark says to just like, maybe, ask Judy, like maybe if she's seen like any like weird birds around, or, any kind of thing, like that, is what Lark says. Because Lark says that Judy knows deep down. It's just she needs help like working through that and talking through it and all that, because that's, of course, that's like a hard thing. That's a lot, right? So there's that. Ooh, Kate, good question. Kate says, what day of the week will your class be? So it'll be starting on Wednesday, the 21st of February. And I'm going to do it at 5 o'clock Pacific, because I can't remember, like, if you're in, I think you're in like a different time zone. I don't remember what time zone, but it'll be Wednesday, the 21st of February, starting at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and it'll go for 5 weeks. So yes. And then I also do like one-on-one mentoring with people too. So people are like wanting to kind of do some dig deeper with oh, you're Pacific Standard Time too, Kate. Awesome. That's so cool. I don't know why I thought you were in a different time zone, Kate. Like, oh my goodness. So yeah, cool. So you're Pacific time zone too. Yay! Woohoo. So anyway, so yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do because it's like trying to find that sweet spot because then there's people that are in different time zone and it's like I try to like kind of have it be where it's not too late. Like if somebody on the East Coast wants to join, right? Because that's super late for them. So it's trying to like accommodate that. Oh, you're in Texas for a bit. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's hard to keep track of all that, right? Yeah. It's all the different time differences. And then right now too with like Arizona usually is in the same time zone, but now like they're in a different time zone because of the whole like daylight savings thing. And that always like messes me up too. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, what time is it there? I don't know. So anyway, so there's that. Time zones are so much fun. So yes. So anyway, so there's that. So at least as long as you know your own time zone, there's a way to like convert it out and find out like what the other time zone is if you're working with somebody. So there's that. So like have an appointment with somebody that's in a different time zone than you. So there's that. So let's see here. All right. So I don't see any other questions. So I'm gonna go and get to work on putting those like details together for my class so I can finish making that page for it to get it out there because I'm like so excited about that. It's going to be so much fun. And my classes are very like hands-on, like really, really hands-on. So because I like to really work with people to really help them to get the information and all of that. So so there's that. So anyway, you are so welcome, Emmy. I'm so glad you're here, and you're so welcome, Lee. You're so welcome, all of you. I'm so glad. Oh, thank you so much, Shay. I'm just so grateful for all of you for tuning in. So thank you so much for tuning in live. And then too, I know sometimes people listen to the replays, which I just love that too. So whether you tuned in live or you listen to the replay, like thank you so much for tuning in. Like I just love all of you so much. Let's see here. So yeah, so thank you so much again for tuning in and just so grateful for you all. And I do this, let's see here. Oh, thank you, Kate. I love that you catch my lives. It's awesome. So thank you so much. And you're so welcome, Shelly. I was almost going to say Shay, but I said Shay already. So Shelly. So yeah, so just grateful for all of you. And I will see you. Stay tuned for the details about my class. And then I will see you next Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope you have a fantastic week ahead. All right. Bye for now. Take care. And Nugget says bye too. She just jumped up on my back. I don't know if you can see her. See, there's Nugget right there. She's like, bye, everybody. You want to say bye, Nugget? She's like, bye. See, you're so welcome, Wendy. See, there's my little Nugget. Oh, she's like, I love my mama, huh, Nugget? Are you such a good girl? Oh, you're a good girl. Getting good kisses, huh? She's like, I love to say hi, but she's like, I love my mama, huh, Nugget? Yeah. Hi, can you see yourself on there, Nugget? Look, can you see yourself, huh? Look at the camera. Look, there you go. Look. Look, yeah, look, see? Oh, Nugget. I know my little Nugget. I love her so much. She says, bye. She's like, thanks so much for listening. She's like, I loved it. Now I'm going to go have some time with my mama. She's like, I want some cuddle time. Huh? She loves her cuddle time. So anyway, no, isn't she so sweet? She's my little love bug, my little Nugget. So anyway, I hope you all have a good rest of your night. And thank you so much. Bye for now. Take care.